I figured I'd do another little preview. Since I did the practical female armor preview, I think I'd do a preview. Because it's been a while since I've actually shown what I've been working on for my mod, Guard Armor Overhaul. So, these are all the armors that have been created. You'll just take them all. The enchantment you see here is actually kind of interesting because it's something I am tinkering with and trying to get working. And it looks like it's working pretty well. I mean, it shows here that it's black armor sneaking is 50% better, but it only applies when you're in shadows. Which I think I can best show off. Let's see if I can find. Shadows is considered a certain time of day. So we need to go to about 8:30 p.m. Or interior. There's a few different ways to proc it. Try that. There we go. Alright, so that's not quite working the way I have envisioned it. I also have the white armor, which does something similar. Here we go. But it requires you to be in snow. Let's see, what would be a good way to try and test that one and show that off? Where's a good snowy location? DMM 111. Windhelm is known for its snow. Let's try, like, Polyfrost Farm. Yeah, it's definitely snow. I take it off, and then back on. Ah well. The idea is that in snowy environments like this, your white armor would better hide you. Be able to hide more easily. But, I digress. Let's look at all of the stuff that I have created. So of course we have the black armor. Let's get the helmet. So here's the black set. And there are quite a few variants on the black set. You have the corseted version, which basically if I was a male character, it would still have the same body type. The loose version goes to the male mesh, regardless of your body type, and of course the standard one conforms to your body mesh. We have got a couple of shield variants, such as the black East March shield, black Falkreath shield. We do a sort by type. That might be a little better. Here's the black East March shield. black Falkreath shield, black Haffinger shield, black Hjalmar shield, black House personal shield, black the Pale shield, black Reach shield, black Rift shield, black Shield shield, just straight up black shield, black Whiterun Guard shield, black Winterhold. Then we have, let's go back to go by name. So you can see our black fur boots, we have several variants of it. If we just look at the regular ones, we have black fur boots, black, which is what we're currently wearing. We have the brown version of it, which basically uses brown fur instead of black fur. We have the white version, which uses white fur. So basically you can tell it's mainly the leather color here. But there are some other variants thereof. If we go back to the black boots, there is a set which is basically designed to integrate with Digigrade and Argonian Raptor feet. So this one always, these ones here, just like the black armor, conform to the shape. So Khajiits will have feet like that, Argonians will have feet like that. And the general idea here is you have the conforming type, always Digigrade, always Platigrade, always Raptor. And I see that there's I'm referencing the wrong texture for this one because it's using the brown leather, but I can fix that at a later date. And we have the brown version, which you can see brown leather Digigrade, brown fur, Platigrade. Are all my Raptor ones buggy? I'll have to double check that. White, Digigrade, Platigrade, Raptor. Then we have versions of the Stormcloak gauntlets. So we've got the black gauntlets. That's black fur, black leather. Black fur, brown leather. And black fur, white leather. Black leather, white fur, black leather. You know what I mean. Now we already showed off the black shields. We have several variants of the black helmet. So we have the hide helmet. This has a golden trim instead of a black trim. See there, the trim is black. We have one with a white trim. One with a gold trim. We have black pants and black tunic are something I'm working on that aren't quite working. So they aren't quite ready for prime time yet. We have the scaled helmet with the black trim. Scaled helmet with the gold trim. Scaled helmet with the white trim. See what I mean by it not being quite ready for prime time? And then we have the brown fur boots. This is the Stormcloak style. And we have it in all the same Digigrade with the black fur, Platigrade with black fur, the Raptor boots, which I'm definitely gonna have to debug. They all seem to be broken. Brown leather, brown fur. I'm just going to skip the Raptor boots from now on because I seem to need some debugging. white. White fur again. And then here are the gauntlets. Brown leather, black fur, white fur, and of course the default brown fur, which I don't pull from this mod because that's literally the default, the original from the game. So we have variations on the hide helmet. So you can see here we've got this one with the black trim, white trim, and of course the default regular gold trim. We have the brown scaled helmet with the black trim, the brown scaled helmet with the white trim, and of course gold trim is the default, so it's not a new item. I'm gonna check to see what's going on with the chainmail stuff. Alright, anyway, onward to the East March Guard Armor. Corseted version. Loose version. Then we've got the boots. So it's got blue leather, black fur. You kind of get the idea. This is the version with brown leather, brown fur instead. Here's one of the ones from the white fur collection. There's the gauntlets. Here's the helmet. Here's the hide helmet black trim. Hide helmet gold trim. Hide helmet white trim. Scaled helmet black trim. Gold trim. White trim. Something new in the works. It hasn't got most of its work done. Little preview. We have the Falkreath Guard Armor. And it's got matching boots in all three fur styles. Matching gauntlets. There should be a helmet in here as well. Scaled helmets. Alright, because the you're not seeing the default helmet because it's a mesh replacer, so I couldn't just quickly grab it through the add item mod. But yeah, it's just like the East March one, just with a different color. Let's see here. Haffinger. Half-finger boots. Gauntlets. Hide helmet variants. Scaled helmet variants. Overhaul march. And the Overhaul march boots. And the gauntlets. And their helmet variants. And yes, these have been distributed through their level lists. Alright, because I haven't, I only have one of the tunics and pants sets set up. Now we've got the Imperial set, which we'll slide past for the moment. Ah well, why not? Why the heck not? Alright, so what the Imperial set is for post-Civil War. Each of the holds that is not the actual winning hold gets a recolored version of their hold armor. So for example, East March here, wearing Solitude's colors, wearing the Empire's colors. And you know, there's the full corseted and loose variants of those. There's a matching shield. Falkreath is the same. Matching shield for Falkreath. All Imperial Guards use the same boots because, you know, the colors are going to be exactly the same, so no reason to make multiple versions like Imperial Falkreath Guard boots. So all those are the same there. Gauntlets, all the same, standardized. Helmets are all standardized, so we've got the Imperial Helmet. Hide helmet with black trim. With gold trim. With white trim. Scaled helmet with black trim. With gold trim. With white trim. Now we've got the Overhaul march armor. Shield. There's the house shield, which you can put your own logo on that. That's supposed to be your personal logo post-Civil War on an Imperial shield, basically. Got the... Oh, there's a mislinked texture file there. That's actually the Stormcloak pale texture, which is, as your name might imply, if the Stormcloaks win, it's the same thing. Everyone goes blue. So there's a mislinked texture file there. There's a Markarth. Imperial Pale Shield there. Imperial Reach Shield. Got the Rift. Yep, that texture isn't properly linked as well. This is why it's still a work in progress, people, but I thought you should get a detailed update of where we are in everything's state. Whiterun and their matching shield. Winterhold and matching shield. Then we have this, which is a retexture of the Imperial Helmet. So I've got a variant for each of the different colors. So I got the black one. And if we zoom in, you'll notice there's no icon on the center crest. That changes. So for example, the light East March shield has the bear on there. The light Falkreath has the little deer. The light Haffinger shield has the wolf. The Hjalmarch one has the Morthal crest on it. This is for the post-Civil War one, the light Imperial Guards helmets, you know, so they'll all be the same. This one I'll probably have to make variants of for each of the individual holds, like so they'll all be red, they'll all have the same colors, but they'll have the different crests on them. And I know it's a tiny thing to notice, but you know, I notice these things. Pale helmet. Breach helmet. Rift helmet. Stormcloak variant. Obviously, I'll have to do the same thing here for these particulars. Then we have the unpainted helmet. The white helmet. The Whiterun helmet. The Winterhold helmet. Again, I'm going to have to check what's going on with those. Alright, so now we're on to the Pale Guard armor set. So let me go and select collection of them. So here's the Pale Dawnstar. Of course, they have 3 variants of the boots. Black fur, brown fur, white fur. And 3 variants on the helmet. The helmet we have right now has the black trim. There's the gold trim, white trim, scaled helmet black, gold, white. We've got a variant on the party clothes as well to give you a corseted and loose version. For your preferences, same thing with the Radiant Raiment. We have the Radiant Raiment corseted and Radiant Raiment loose. And I have a variant of the Merchant's boots that I made for the Radiant Raiments to give them a matching set of boots. Because why would she give you a set of clothes to go impress someone and you're still wearing your old, frumpy old boots? Reach Guard armor. Let's go and do a selection from each. I got a plain shield. Yeah, this is still a work in progress, folks. So yeah, some stuff isn't quite tweaked to perfection. But here we go with the Reach armor. Boots have the leather color on them and all that. Let's see if we can find a little bit better lighting. We can see the boots a bit easier. Sure, why not? Kind of see him now. Don't interrupt me while I'm modeling armor. You can kind of see the color on him. Of course, we've got variants in brown and white. And we've got variants of the helmet as well. Black trim, gold trim, white trim, scaled helmet, black trim, gold trim, white trim. We've got the Rift Guard armor, so let me get that all set up. Gauntlets, of course, we have for that. So here's the Rift. Brown boots, white boots. And our helmet with the gold trim, white trim, scaled black, scaled gold, scaled white, alright, Stormcloak. So we've got some variants on the Stormcloak armor. Where is it? So this would go with like the black fur or brown furred version. The Stormcloaks, we've got a cuirass in black. And of course, the texture of this is broken as well. This is why these things are a work in progress, folks. Why is it not updating that one? Ah, that's why. So I only have it on the sleeves version. I don't have it on the sleeveless version. The textures I have to fix for those. But you can see here on the sleeved version, black leather instead. Then the unpainted version, and white. And of course we have the entire post-Civil War set for Stormcloaks. Here's the guard boots in black. Guard boots in brown. Post-Civil War guard boots in white. Gauntlets. Same as the East March, basically. Helmet. Scaled helmet. I think you all get the idea. So here's the Stormcloak original helmets themselves for the soldiers. We have the unpainted version, we have the black version, which you just saw, with the white version. And I am using the meshes from improved close face helmets, yes. Gel March armor. Pale armor. Reach armor. Rift armor. Whiterun armor. Winterhold armor. There's matching shields for each as well, which we'll get to in a bit. I'll do the shields all in one big go. We have the unpainted armor. It's got matching boots, gauntlets, and a helmet. So for those of you who like the original mod made by Toro 8 and like the original helmet with that, this is basically a match set for that. Of course, we got the variants on the boots. We got variants for the hide helmet. Scaled helmet. White trim on the scaled helmet. I showed you the white armor. I don't think I showed you the full white set. Let's take a look at that. So here's the white set. There's a few variants on it, as you can see. We've got brown fur on the boots. Got white fur on the boots. We've got white fur gauntlets, as you can see here. Brown fur, white fur, and the white gauntlets, which are based on the guard gauntlets, which are based on the Dawn Guard gauntlets, as opposed to the Stormcloak gauntlets. And we've got the variant helmets, hide, with gold trim, white trim, scaled helmet, here's the White Run Guard set. Brown boots, white boots, alternate helmets, Winterhold set, alternate boot, brown, and white boots. And hide helmet with gold trim. And that's all of those armors, but we still have not looked at all the variant shields, have we? Alright. So, first thing we're looking at was the black shields. Plain shields and painted shields, there we go. So. Alright. So we've got the... Showed you all the black shields. House shields. So of course this would be set with your own personal color. You just replace the texture files because everything else is already set up. So all you have to do is replace the DDS file with your own. House shield, East March, house shield... that one's not working properly either. Visual March and Halfinger. Strike that, reverse it. There's the Pale. Reach. Rift. Just the house shield itself. I'm actually working on... Oh, that one's not... Oh, we're on to the next set. Actually working on a set of house armor, so you'll actually have a set of purple armor that you can replace whatever you want. I just happen to like the color purple, so I set the default as purple. Anyway, now we're on to the Imperial post-Civil War shields, basically. East March, Imperial. Falkreath. Ajal March. Yourself. The Pale. The Reach. The Rift. Whiterun. Winterhold. And then onto the Stormcloak win ones. Falkreath. Halfinger. Ajal March. Yourself. The Pale. The Reach. The Rift. Whiterun. Winterhold. The unpainted set. East March, Hulk Wreath, Halfinger, Overhaul March, yourself, the Pale. I'll make notes about which ones are broken later and fix them, but I wanted to give you a quick overview of everything that's in this mod. And most of this stuff is already distributed through level lists, and you know, there's still some more work left to do though. There's the Rift, there's a generic shield, Whiterun, Winterhold, the White Set, East March, Hulk Wreath, Halfinger, Overhaul March, House, Pale, Reach, Rift, generic White, Whiterun, Winterhold. That's really about it at this point, I think. I think we pretty much covered all the key points. That's all of the stuff that's in this mod. Some of it still needs to be tweaked, some of it hasn't got all of its constructible recipes done yet. And there's still, you know, the house armor set itself is missing. And I haven't distributed the post-Civil War stuff, but as you can see, there's a lot of stuff in my current build of the mod. There's still some stuff left to do. But I thought you all might like a little enjoyment of that. And good God, this has been 37 minutes just showing you armor, so I'll let you all go and have fun. Peace out, everybody.